So, the subject of beauty.
Excuse me guys, you can't be standing here.
It's a big question. It's a question people have been asking themselves for forever, for millennia pretty much. And what have I got to say on the matter? What would I know? What would a fashion photographer know? Well, obviously the subject of beauty is a question that I get asked regularly. I have a job working on Top Model where I'm searching for models, but I really wanted to write a book that talks about the true essence of beauty, because I actually don't think that to be a model is to be beautiful. And my job as a photographer is always to capture the most beautiful photograph possible. That's what I do, that's what I aim to do. But it's struck me, as you know, as long as I've been working in this field, and I've been doing this for 20 years, one way or another, working fashion and beauty, and I get asked this question a lot. What is beauty? Am I beautiful enough to be a model? Do I have what it takes? And truly, when I really thought about it, the essence of beauty, what it means to me, what I'm looking for, if I'm trying to capture a beautiful picture, had little if nothing to do with whether you are 5'9" and above, whether you've got a model physique, whether you have beautiful hair, flawless skin. Truly, it had to do with whether you were confident, whether you were spontaneous, what kind of energy you had. Are you authentic? Are you believable? When I take a picture of someone, do you trust them? Are you naturally charismatic? Are you charming? And the more I wrote these things down, I thought about humor, the sense of humor someone brings to a photo shoot. The essence of who these people are. That's what I was always about. That's what I'm trying to capture. And hey, on Top Model, we talk about personality a lot. We talk about smiling with the eyes a lot. We even coined words to actually which means smiling with the eyes, which we've got in trouble for. Smize, which is a slightly annoying word, but nonetheless, we've coined that facade, and to look into their own eyes and to see the story that they're telling. Because by doing this, I challenge you to see yourself metamorphosized as you go through the book. And this is an actual, almost a proven form of art therapy that people use, looking at themselves and analyzing the way they look. It can be difficult. A lot of people don't like looking at themselves in pictures. Oh, no, I don't want to see that. But you don't have to do self-portraits. You can get friends or family, whoever, to do them. And we created a special website, Equation.wmv, where you can upload all these pictures, create an online portfolio. You can keep it private, you can make it public. The idea is, though, that you share your stories, you share your ideas to inspire others around you, to get a global conversation going on beauty. And we have a section of the website called B1, which is a members forum where you can listen to other contributors, other people from the fashion business, other experts, friends of mine, people from the book, talking about their issues, their stories, their life, and also asking you about your life, and asking you to comment, asking you to post your story, your message, so that as much as I wrote this book, and although it's very autobiographical about my experiences in my life, the website and the next section of the book is really about you, your stories, your experiences, and what you're about. And it's an integral part of the book. This is both old school meets new school. Because books are a permanent thing. You can't edit them. I can't change it. Once I handed it in, that was that. But the website is writing itself, and you guys are writing it for me. Now you've got to get the book in order to understand the challenges, in order to write, to upload the pictures. But I really want you to get involved and to share your stories and what have you on beauty. And you see those people step onto the red carpet, and if they're not happy with the way they are, they're not happy with their look, they're not happy with any number of things. It doesn't matter how glamorous you are, it doesn't matter whether you've had your hair and makeup done by a top hairstylist and makeup artist. You see those celebrities on the red carpet and it just doesn't really work. The look in their eyes is like, oh God, I don't want to be here, or oh, I'm not too sure about this. And I've had the job of photographing many celebrities, many models, and a lot of people in general over the years. And I've adopted, and I have certain little tricks up my sleeve that I share with the reader on how to get instant kind of gratification when it comes to certain looks and certain feels. And those are challenges at the end of strength, and you see the possibility, and you see hope. And when you photograph that, you realize this is a beautiful picture. This is the face of humanity. This is who we all are. This is every one of us in our darkest moments, the potential for what we have. And as a portrait photographer who works in fashion, as deep as that might sound, we all have that ability. We all have that in every one of us. We lose sight of it all too often in the world we live in the Western world, when so much is available. But even in our neighbourhoods, in Toronto, or New York City, or London, or wherever it might be, there are people who are in dire need. And one of the things I talk about in the book is community service, in that if you get out there, and I've met kids work for City Year in Philadelphia, which is a great charity in the United States. I'm not sure if it's here, but there are many charities in every city. There's 1,000 charities that you can get locally involved. I'm going to tell you a story about a friend of mine who I went to high school with. She had a very hard time. She had several miscarriages. She felt very weak, very down, very low for a long time. Saw several therapists, several psychiatrists, all the rest of it. She told me that, Nigel, I'm going to go work in a soup kitchen a couple of hours a week. I'm like, okay, great. That's good for you. That'll be great. And a couple of months later, I saw this young girl who I've known for years. And before this, she was walking, always kind of looked down, and would rarely give you much eye contact, stooped shoulders. This young girl, I saw her again, and she was standing taller, had a sort of wry smile on her face, and had a calmer, her whole appearance had really changed. I'm like, wow, what's happened to you? You look amazing. Who is he? What's his name? And she's like, no, it's been working in the soup kitchen. I've met extraordinary people. I've seen how hard it can be. And I've seen strength. I've seen people that are so happy just to have someone look at them in the eye and help them out. And by watching what had happened to this girl, to see her physique go from this to this, and to see that helping in the community can make such a difference, and it's something that we can all do. It costs nothing to do these things. And to see the confidence that she gained, I wanted to share stories like that to inspire the audience of Top Model, to inspire people that are interested in, making themselves a better and more beautiful person, and to give that, and to allow people to realize that it's in everyone. It doesn't matter. This isn't about photography. This is about you. If you bring yourself, if you make yourself available, I hope and I believe that your big takeaway was that you'll at least, if nothing else, be inspired, not by me, but by yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the beauty equation. Thank you very much.